Hello and welcome to this look at Oddworld New and Tasty. Oddworld New and Tasty is a remake of the 1997 classic Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, which was on the PlayStation 1, and I think it might have been, I'm sure it was on the PC, but I could be wrong on that. It tells the story of Abe, who is now on screen, having escaped from a place he works. He's a slave called Rapture Farms, if I'm correct. You'll sort of explain that in the video. It's upcoming when you start the game. It's only available for the PlayStation 4 at the moment. I'm pretty sure there's Vita and PlayStation 3 versions to follow. I thought they'd be all out together. So we're just going to have a look what we've got. This is the game speak. This was in the original game where you can make him sort of talk and do silly things. You can sort of laugh and all sorts. I always used to find this so annoying on the original because I could never realise what buttons I was pressing and stuff. And that's probably the child coming out of me now, making him, yeah. I used to find this so hilarious. Just pressing, because it was circle I think on the original. It's the right button on the left stick. But yeah, I used to find this really funny, and obviously I've not grown up.
Follow me. Follow me.
I remember playing the original Abe's Odyssey. I had a demo that came with my PlayStation 1, and it was on there, and I just remember really enjoying it. It was such a different game.
Okay.
And I don't think at its time it was quite a unique game. And also I think this is quite new, because I don't ever remember being a difficulty on the original. I could be wrong. Just trying to think what to go with. I don't want to go too hard because I've never completed the original. I just kept giving up on it. The original is a very challenging game. I don't really want to go easy though. I think I'm going to go with normal, so it sort of balances it. Because it's not, as it says, it's challenging but fair, so I think that's probably going to be the best way to go with it, to be honest, because it's not too hard and it's not too easy. Because I like a challenge, but I don't like it to be too easy because you just lose interest, to be honest. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. You've got a single player and a co-op option. From what I can understand of that is you take it in turns, so when Abe dies in your playthrough, you pass it over. Really, that's, to me, not really co-op, but, you know, I'm not really going to give that a... Well, I've only got the one PlayStation 4 control, and, yeah, I'm probably not going to try it. But I probably only need one. So hopefully this is going to show you, if it shows you the similar cutscene to the original is, I'll let you watch this and explain more about the story.
This is Rupture Farms. They say it's the biggest meat processing plant on Oddworld. I used to work here. Well, I was really a slave, like all the others. That's me. My name is Abe. I was Employee of the Year. Now I'm dead meat. I crossed the meanest boss in the world. Mullet, the Gluckin. My whole life changed in just one day. I was working late one night at Rupture Farms. We used to make beach munchies. Until the beaches were through. We still made pear-bite pies. we made some good scram cakes, too. I thought I had a good job, but that was before I knew how we'd make new and tasty. I was still to find. The truth, it turned out. Now that would blow my mind. The Gluckins were scared, because profits were grim. Paramites and scrabs had been turning up thin.
As you can see, things are going down. What are you gonna do about it, Watch.
But Mullet was cool.
Show him.
He had a plan.
How?
This new kind of meat? What? It was us!
We got a lot of new luck. We'll chop them up.
I just had to escape. I just had to be free. And I didn't even know I had a destiny. So, get me out of here!
So that's the opening cutscene for you. Sort of it sets the story up, explains what's going on. I can't. Do you know? It's just said in the cutscene what they record, and I've absolutely forgot. I'm sure it begins with a G, but I'm just going to call them Squidheads because I really, for the life of me, can't remember what they're called. They want to start using I can't even say it, Medokans in their latest food line, and they found that out and is trying to escape. So we should have to press square to go through the door. It's making him jump. Pretty sure it says press square. Yeah. Yeah, I was being childish again. I don't know why I used to find that so funny as a kid. It's not. I think it's because I'm a lot grown up now, so it's not as funny. I actually don't know why his lips are stitched. I'd love to know if that's actually how they all look. Because I can't remember. There's so much I cannot remember about the original. And I always thought it was 99 Medokans to save, but they might have increased it to make it a bit more challenging for this one. I wonder if it's going to stay the same as it did with the original, because in the original you had a certain amount of, like if you didn't save enough you get a bad ending. If you saved a certain amount and it was over the target you get a good ending. If you saved them all you get a perfect ending. I kind of used the level select cheats, I think it was, to see the endings and stuff, because as I said it's a very challenging game, and I just, yeah, I kind of gave up on a lot of games, and I hope I don't give up on this one, because so far it does look really good. It's very similar to the original so far. I mean, I couldn't tell you massively what's changed so far. This is only the first part, but I'll hopefully remember as I go along. Hopefully sneak past this guy, not wake him up. It's kind of a platformer with stealth, which I don't think at the time had ever been done, which made it so unique. I don't think we want to press that lever because we'll send this guy down. Well, I'm assuming it's a guy down the trap, and we don't want to do that. You can talk to these guys if you haven't played the original, and sort of get them to follow you around. That's why all the little bits of talking and dialogue are there, and the key is to get them to safety, because they want to summon portals so they can escape.
Follow me.
I'm just trying to make sure he's definitely following me, because if anything like the original, it's so easy to think they're following you and they're kind of not, and end up getting themselves killed. Oh, that's not clever. And you actually do get a trophy for that, though I don't think it's going to show. It's called Oops anyway. I didn't read the description, but it doesn't seem to be appearing on the playback. So they're telling you to sneak past this guy, but I've got a funny suspicion because you are if it's anything like the original, you're able to possess creatures. Because in the original you could only possess the sligs, I think they're called. And it wasn't until the remake in 98 or 99, I think it was, Abe's Exodus, which I believe have on disc. I have an original physical copy which still works. Because my Abe's Odyssey does not work due to me not looking after it very well. Right, so we're just going to make sure this guy's following us again.
Oh, hey there. Hello, follow me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking, how are we going to get past this guard if he's there? Maybe we've got to pull the trap on him, I reckon. That's what I've told him to wait. I'm going to try and...
Maybe one day people will follow me around.
So I expect if you sneak, would it wake him up? Let's get this to go down. Ah, there's another one. See the birds flying there? That's the portal which you summoned, and then that one's now escaped. That's one of... I think it's 299. How do we get the other one? Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna try and possess the one that's asleep. I think that's the best method because you can actually... It's a bit, in a way, a bit cruel, but these things aren't exactly... They're not exactly Mother Teresa, so I think it's probably best to do it this way. But you can actually use them and they can kill other sligs so you can get past them, which again is very unique. I mean, well, it was unique in 97, as whether it's unique now, but I'm glad they have remade it because it was, as I said, it's one of my favourite games growing up. Absolutely loved Abe. I never got to play the third one, which was Xbox only, which was so frustrating because I never had an Xbox at the time. But I actually do own a physical copy of it, so I've never actually got around to playing it, I must admit, because you can play it on the 360, which is good. It's called, is it Munchies? I'm sure it was Odyssey again, but it just seems weird that it's Odyssey, Exodus, and then Munchies Odyssey. They technically got Abe's Odyssey, so yeah, it might be that called that. It's a little bit different to the first two Abe games because it's set in a 3D environment for a change. I've only briefly played the demo. I've never actually got around to playing a physical Xbox copy. I've only played the HD demo on the PlayStation, and it's very different. So if you don't have an Xbox, there is an option to sort of try it out and see if it's for you, which I always like when they do that. I'm not just jumping for the fun of it, I'm actually trying to get through. There we go. I was trying to get through the door and for some reason it just didn't want to go again. So that concludes this part. Thank you very much for watching.